so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Regular. 220. Run. What's that?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They face second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and 7.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Mark Andrews. Touchdown Buccaneers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. He's an early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
Now Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Zion McCollum there on the tackle.
At the 41. Play yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready,
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. They get 18 on the pitching catch. 1st down, Philadelphia.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Back to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 cards, Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Benjamin Morrison.
So these are the growing pains. You hear people talk about it all the time, Mike. You roll a quarterback out there in his rookie year, and you're going to have some ups and downs, and it's the decision-making that they want to see continue to get better, because even though he avoids the sack, he puts the ball in harm's way and ends up going the other way.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all
just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On second down, Baker. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Man, it's Ibuka, complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yard there.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and the 11.
Throwing is Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Bronco 80, Hudson 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Eagles, first down. A gain of
Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther 7, 19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught by DJ Chark. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go now.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's some points.
Buffalo 18.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now, 3rd and goal coming up.
Get up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Man in motion is Smith.
Pick up.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
19, 18, 5 here. Let's go.
And this will pay off. It is caught. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
On the return is Rocker. Now an opening has the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
Throwing now from the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4.
Buffalo 18.
Third and 6.
Dragon 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
18 Roderick. 7 Pirates. 7.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. D.J. Chark. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. On the return is Rodgers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On first down is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Buccaneers' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before third down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Deputy.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Throwing up top for Evans. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans.
Brings up second.
And it'll be second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Second and 5.
Hey, alert 33.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 33 yards.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good blocking to the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
It's first down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
180! King!
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Bucs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Benjamin Morrison there to bring him down. He'll drop the throw. He's going to look downfield for Chark. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. A gain of 57 yards.
And an Eagle first down.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We are set for the 2nd half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Hartley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos, Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
They'll look to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And that's a first down. And it will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
18 yards, a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
180! Kings!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Kings!
The 2nd down throw from Mayfield. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Tampa.
It's not often in the NFL like that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Eagles 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Thomas Jump. Back. 18 Cardinal. Hawks telling you.
He'll get this out wide. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs
First down,
on
Eagles.
EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? 8, Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
A tight end in motion now. They'll send a tight end in motion. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he will score! Game on! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return is Rodgers. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. 180. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Now right catch made. That's Ibuka. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
180.
On second down, Baker. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 50 yards.
First and 10.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
20. Point it right, point it right, point it right. That's it.
Throwing is Baker. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
180! Real. Regular. Watch.
On 4th down, Mayfield. That is on. Mark Andrews. Touchdown Buccaneers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Cowboy 80!
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain.
23-yard line. Mustang 19.
On 2nd and 10, Bill, trying to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now let's check on the flag.
Got it. Ready?
They come up for 2nd and 2.
Ready? Viking 18.
That's Goddard in motion. They'll drop the throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A
great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hurts will try it again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63, 60.
Third and goal for Hurts. Back in the end zone. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Here's Elliott for the extra point. And this is no good. He missed the extra point, so they're unable to get back to within a field goal. This is a 4-point game in the fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. Past midfield. And they will finally track it down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
180. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say this drive has not gone according to plan. They followed up on that sack on first down, incomplete pass on second, and now let's see what they can dial up on third and a mile.
Third and long.
Regular. 180.
Baker to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So, that'll just about